Hey, yo, what's up? This is Big Brown with you today. Welcome back, guys, to episode 4 of PGA of Golf. Of golf. Just golf. I'm not gonna call it anything else. It's golf. It's golf. It's golf. And let's get straight to it. After it, put some ads on my screen saying, "Oh, buy this shirt." Uh-huh. And I believe last time we didn't finish off. Well, we did finish a map, but we failed it because I'm awesome like that. Oh, it looks like it didn't actually save them. It didn't save the results. Nice. So let's try and get this thing done and possibly get in first place. I don't think that'd be possible though, but we'll try though.
PGA Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's events. Today's coverage of the Haven Championship is about to begin. G'day mates, Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam, and we're basking in the beauty of this course here in the
That was a nice shot.
Escape, Rich. What does this opening hole par 5 have in store for the players this week?
Luke, from the back sits 5-5-5, and a nice tee shot will allow pretty much every player to go for this green at 2. Second shot will play straight downhill. I gotta say, I've seen a lot of golf courses in my lifetime, Luke. The second shot on this par 5 is absolutely astounding. I love this opening hole.
Certainly excited to see how today plays out, Rich. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Come on.
Just 3 feet to the cup. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole play.
Ooh, there's some wind effect too, so.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one's going right at the flag. Oh, so close. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And he finds himself in a tie for third. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm doing that.
That's a good-looking shot there. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Going with a little bit
Oh,
more club. Let's see.
nice. Okay, how did it roll?
Really a comfortable shot for them, was it? And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Come
That one
on.
was going in.
Thought it was too.
Straight out of the top draw.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Fuck you.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
What I thought it
Back along the ridge here
was.
at Tahitian Escape, the 4th hole, Ridge.
What?
Par 4 and sand everywhere. What a spectacular setting this hole is. You find the fairway, your second shot is going to be a little bit downhill, surrounded by what? More sand? You don't say here in Tahiti. What a spectacular hole this is.
That's the right option. Put it back in play. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Why do I keep going off like that?
Left. That's not what they were looking for. Ah, that's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that putter's hold, and that means it's back-to-back bogeys, unfortunately.
Making
5
one
and
bad
5.
mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
Trailing by 4 strokes. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Ooh, very high winds.
Looks to have chosen the
That was
7-iron.
straight.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Yo.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Fuck him.
Now, that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Whee, that got in, that
Coming
went
off a
into the
run of
rough.
3 straight bogeys. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
You didn't see that as
Facing a little up and
possible?
down here to save the par. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Top effort, that. And down it goes. Sitting at 4 over for the day. Teeing off here at the 7th. Ah, great shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
Big putt for par coming up.
Nice.
Done. Let's head to the next.
25.
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
Oi.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here on the 8th.
That one was
That's on the
pretty
green,
straight.
but still a fair way away from the flag.
Yes.
Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And the closing hole on the outward 9 at Tahitian Escape is a par 4 measuring 420 from the tips ridge.
Layup short of those fairway bunkers, those cross bunkers there in the fairway. Second shot straight back up the hill. When the pin's in the back of the green, it's almost a completely blind second shot. Finding the green here in 2, job well done.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Yeah, the breeze ruffling their shirt, hitting their back. It's going to be tough to control the distance here.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. Just missed. This is a par putt. Sitting at 3 over for the event. Teeing off now on the 10th hole. Oh, that was pure. And he's down there.
Well, you can club down. Everything's all in front of you as it runs into this downhill green.
Okay.
Oh, I like
Good.
the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll reward it.
Oh, is this gonna get in?
Just didn't drop.
No, but it's
Always
almost.
nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Looks like this one's going to the beach.
Going to the beach.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of
Stepping
that
on the
line.
beach.
Looks like they have a good
Stepping
lie
on the
here in
beach.
the sand.
Oh.
Nicely done. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
Oh.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Nicely holed. And for par. He's currently tied for 8th.
8th place, come
We're
on.
at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Yeah, you love them because you can just talk, and talk. Oh wait, you do that all the time.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one needs to kick left.
Oh, no it did not.
Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold.
It's a lot slower going up the hill than what this player read.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich. That's nicely done. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Nicely done.
Oh.
That was tidy.
Oh.
That should ensure the up and down.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Oh.
Not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Yo,
That was a
what
gallant
a
attempt.
fool.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
He's currently tied for 6th. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Might be.
And from the bunker here.
Oh, I didn't even think that there was that wind. I didn't even see that wind.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. This looks good. Not sure how that putt came up shy.
Tell you what, watch out. This guy's going to be on full tilt here shortly.
And this next putt, it's for bogey.
6 inches away. Six inches.
And as the putt drops, 2 over, heading down the stretch.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now. Choosing the 9-iron here. This is a good time to get
Oh,
hot.
nice.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Old hammerhands putt. And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine a little bit frustrated after such a great shot in. And the penultimate hole at Tahitian Escape is another one of those risk-reward par fours.
A hole that you are just hoping that the wind is helping just a little bit. Straight back up the hill, just a couple of little bunkers there that you don't really want to find, but even if you do, the way this green is sloped, everything kind of seems to run right towards the middle. This is a fantastic opportunity for birdie, certainly, more than likely an eagle or two.
I don't mind this par putt. Now 4 back after that hole. And now striding to the final tee of this round. This shot from around 210 yards.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Bruh.
Well played, mate. And this putt is for a final score of 73. That's disappointing. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. And that will conclude his tournament to date.
+2, what did that get me though?
Top 10, Rich, not to be sneezed at.
Top 10?
No, top
Nice.
10s are always good. Top 10s are always good, Luke. It gives you some confidence going into the next tournament.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
What's it? A magnet? Ooh. Yeah, that has a lot of roll in that. Let's see, a ball with lots of roll. Ball, good stone, no. Club, oh yes, nope. Callaway, Puerto Rico, no. Although, for the ball, who was it? Wilson, then let's try you. You can do for the ball. Now we have it all the way around. We have like three different sponsorships. Yeah, 3 different sponsorships. Is this in the US? What's with the green? The yard isn't looking nice at all. It looks like it's too high. Too rough. And what's with the US flag thingy on the flagpole?
.2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to present today's event. Today's coverage of the Summit Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elby, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
I'm ready to get going into this, Luke.
Around 110 yards to go.
No.
Opting for the 9.
Wind.
One
Oh.
of the best shots you will see.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Currently 1 under for the event. Here we are at the second tee.
Boy.
This one's headed out of bounds.
Yeah, I was really bad.
And here we are with the third shot.
Third shot, my boy. I need to really try and get this.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Playing their fourth shot.
This needs to go in.
Got some good distance on that one. Time for the fifth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just a short putt remaining here. He's in a share of 12th place. Here we are at the
Went
third.
from first to 12th. That was a bit much.
Already a winner this season. Number 2 would be very nice here today. Getting ready to play their third. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
It's just about 3 feet away.
He's got this for his part.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Going with the 6-iron here. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Good chance to move to even par if they can make this putt. Ooh. Putting for par. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
That was a good one.
Playing from around 160 yards. 2 strokes off the lead. And tidy looking shot, that one.
That was a good one too.
Stop it. What a shot.
Nice.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. And with that now, back to level par.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
No, somewhat straight.
Playing this one about on the left. An opportunity here to move into a tie.
Yeah.
It's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on. See your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 7th. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Opting for the 5-wood.
That's somewhat straight.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
This putt is about 8 feet. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make a par here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. It's
Second
time to
place.
begin this par 4 hole.
Ooh, nice and straight. Perfect.
Quality shot, that one.
Exactly where I
Time for the
wanted it.
second shot at the 8th. Oh, got unlucky
What
there.
the?
That's an awful error. And here we are with the third shot.
I didn't know
one
that
stroke back
stuff
and right
was
in it.
like physical, an object.
Well, that's a handy shot.
Thought that was just like looks.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Yeah, that was a safe play. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey. Step up onto the tee with a bit more confidence.
Decent.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Taking aim from about 170 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Ah, that's frustrating. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. Sitting at 1 over, tied for 6th position.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Oh, good shot that, right inside the range.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
My golf clap.
Par putter waits. Finds himself in a share of 7th. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Time for the second shot at the 11th. Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Not a bad shot that. Still a chance. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Opting for the hybrid.
Ooh, that one was good.
This one
Nice.
is all over it.
And straight, yes.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. An opportunity to make their par. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
Yeah, that's good.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Those ones were good shots I've been doing now.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Bit too heavy-handed there. Oh, so close. Putting for bogey here. Well hold. Let's move on.
Those ones are good shots,
And a little
but
slide down the standings after that hole. Next up is this par 4 hole.
I just
Well
feel
played. Going with the hybrid. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
It's just about 3 feet away. Sitting at a couple over for the day. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
decent.
Good shot there, Beamer. Playing from around 240 yards. 4 shots behind our leader.
Oh, what the fuck?
From the sand, looking to get up and down. Yeah, magical
Near it.
shot out of the bunker, that one. 4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
How did that miss?
Yeah, exactly. How did that one miss?
On this one. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And we've arrived at a par 3. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. And choosing the 8-iron here. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. 11 feet left to the hole. It was on a good line. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now 4 back after that hole. We'll love the strategy of a short par 4. Good luck here.
They're trailing heading into the short par 4. Do they take it on to the layup? How much do they trust their swing right now? We'll find out.
Bit disappointing that one. Second shot
Close
here,
to the water though.
17th.
And I really don't want that though.
That's some good golf right there. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. All right, you'll make it the next time. And that should secure the par on this one. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
What's over here? Nothing of interest, especially since it's off.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Come on.
This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And that signs off on today's round. And that'll do it for today. Great day all round, wouldn't you say, partner?
Luke, always a pleasure, my friend. Until next time.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from
8th
2K
place?
Sports.
Okay. What do we get? Bounce, I don't care. Well, this one's purple, so me want it. Ooh, new appraisal. Nice. Golfer is promoted to PGA Tour. Top 25 point blah and blah blah. Yeah. Tier list for pre-zone, no. You know what, no one. I don't want anyone. I've got my picks. Golf club for the club. Balls would be Wilson, and Trail will be the tattoo thingamajiggy. Start a rivalry with him. Winning against him could net some good rewards. I'll set the matchup. Check out the rival screen for more. Sure. I guess I'll go against somebody. I don't know. Shooting up or downhill, you need to adjust your club selection pocket. Try clubbing particularly steep hill and clubbing down for steep downhill shots. Interesting.
PGA Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
No, come on.
Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to
FedEx
begin.
sucks.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our featured group is the delightful Henny Quack. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition.
My
Can't
pre-zone.
wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
Now I gotta really try though.
That dog will hunt.
In
Second
fact,
shot here on the first.
I sort of load. There we go. Settings, controls, swing stick, 3 clicks, set path and club facing go to a series of button presses. Oh, sure. Swing input. Wait. Oh, so those are different guests? Okay, well. I'm the very first, I guess, so I didn't need to change those. Yo, what? This is so much more different now. I'm like go first to my original thing. Okay, so okay, no.
Uh-oh, that's not the first sign of the yips, is it? Getting ready to play their third.
Third? How did I get my third already? What?
Going with a 3-wood here. Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. No, that's too bad. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for a par.
He's currently in a share of 6th.
Okay, so I'm doing better than whatever this person is that I need to beat.
One of our on-course
Or
reporters,
so
John
I
McCarthy,
say
has been
bot.
out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first
Why
things the players are going to be looking at
isn't it showing my
is
path,
really
shot
literally
path?
the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to, and if they do end up
Oh, they're
safe,
in
they
the
can really
left
open up
nut.
options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly. the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craigie Heights.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Opting for the 6-iron. Come on, get down. Well struck. 16 feet to the hole.
Flag in a yard book. Yo, what? Interesting. Cycle camera. Hole for putt preview. Well, that's not good. I don't know why it's not showing them anymore.
Well, that's a nice line.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something going down there. Let's find out what it is.
I'm over here following Tony Fee now. We're on the 5th.
Time now for the 4th shot. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
There we go, now it's showing the line. I don't know why it stopped showing the line.
You like that, didn't you? Golf became a power game, and there's few
Yeah,
players
now
on
it's
tour that
still
have
showing
more
it. That's good.
prodigious power than Tony Fee now.
Oh,
Bridge, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
that was so close.
Player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole.
Well, you know, that was a nice thing that these
and after a par at the last, chance to maybe
guys have actually said.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there.
I don't care.
Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones.
No, that was on
What kind of a
purpose.
shot are they facing this time?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
And he needs this to save par.
Yeah.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Wow. That's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard.
Hold on. Is my...
Deep into the front nine.
Nah.
At the 7th hole.
Surely it can't be
They're
a...
looking for something good here.
Surely it can't be an actual player.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Unable to find the green on this one.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
No.
Let's return to live play now. Sitting at 1 under. Currently tied for 3rd. Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. And that finds him in a share of 2nd.
Gotta like it.
Man, there's a lot of people in share of 2nd. Well, a lot of bots.
Here we find ourselves in the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tee.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it
Water
deep into the green.
lurking there.
Anywhere in the heart of the green really is
Oh,
just
yeah.
fine. Walking off with a par here is
That
just
deserves a
dandy.
drink.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. There's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Don't roll into the darn grass.
Done.
Decent. Not the best, but decent.
Pretty good shot there.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival.
Oh, that was a good close one.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end.
This is the winning. Like, come on. I've like F up so badly if I wanted to lose.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
It's heading to the rough for mine.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now,
I don't care what the Bubba.
He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh.
Looking real. And from the green side rough here.
I need to start trying.
That's a well-played chip shot there.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Let's try and make this one. Only dropped the one shot. 1 under for the day.
We saw the line and shot that one hit. That one was a really bad hit. How did all the other bots
Disappointed by the bogey. Here's an opportunity to
lose
bounce
like
back.
that? It must be on easy, like
Going with the
the
8 iron
reasoning
here.
of it must be on easiest.
Like that strike. This one's heading well towards the
Oh,
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of
Nice.
the rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing
Bubba
that sort of
Watson.
play.
And And with that, he's now broken the tie, all alone at the top of the leaderboard.
All alone at the top of the
Rich Love
leaderboard.
standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies.
Oh, it didn't. No,
That's
no.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently
No, to
trailing
Bubba
his
Watson.
rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's see what the heck that Bubba Watson did. The
Well,
T-bubble.
let's see how this shot
Bubble
goes
tea.
from the fairway bunker.
Haha, fairway bunkered. Hey,
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
okay, bro. That just got a little bit difficult.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. That was wonderfully done. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. How close was that to going down?
Not really.
Chance to save the par if he can make this one. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. What
Oh,
a shot. You'll take that.
okay,
And
they are
after that effort,
really
this is how the
pushing him.
leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This hole is a par 4.
That was nice and straight, but I was not that powerful.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me,
Ooh.
Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, a lot of golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing.
With
He's one of the
modern
few players,
equipment.
Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and everything.
Unbelievable.
Happy days ahead.
Holy,
Good one. Can you believe it?
what the fuck?
What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
I mean, what
Heck
can you
yeah.
say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
Heck yeah, I'm saving that shit. Nice. Oh yeah.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Looks to
Yeah,
be going for
try
six.
doing that, Bubba. Ha ha ha.
Okay, let's get back to the action.
Oh
Our leader is a
yeah.
couple of shots up at this
Hole in
stage.
one.
3 holes remaining,
Eight.
folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Teeing off here. on the 16th hole.
Whew. What a shot on the last hole, Luke, from this player. Unbelievable. Now, though, you gotta slow yourself down. Calm down, focus in for this next
Oh
shot.
no, 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 no. This is a good ball. I don't want to lose it.
No,
Oh, thank goodness.
that's not the shot they wanted. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough.
Could be.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Nice out the rough here.
And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Downhill putt there, Luke. Just misjudged the pace there. Didn't want to be too bold with it.
Leading by a couple after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Ooh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
That was a good one.
83 yards. Listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
And back to the course with the live action.
I think eagle is 3.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 5
Oh
under.
no, that is a birdie then? I don't know what an eagle is.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first.
-5,
Lydia
heck
Ko
yeah.
in second. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Don't know why it sometimes doesn't show the...
Lovely effort that. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Nice.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And this putt for the tournament. Ladies
Nice.
and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
You know, I'm saving that one because it's a bit hard to get far back ones.
But what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player.
Wow, that is
Great job.
so...
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself,
Weird.
Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company.
Bluff.
Look forward to the next time you join us.
I did good on that one. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's at perfect now. Plus 16 points. Minus 5 points. Nice. Let's see, what do we get? And no. Less, little bit of less roll, more fly and bounce. Rivalry, Wilson sponsors, sure, and rivalry, we still do that. Are those the same? No, they are not the same, okay. What do we get? Sponsor for club. Let's actually see. Oh, Nike. Interesting. Cobra. Okay. I think I want that other one though. Rival defeated. Which one's the better one? Well, 67 ranking, so this guy then. Fourth rank. I want to beat him. So I set my rival. Everybody is good. Number 1 in Bluff champion. Okay, let's play one more. I'm gonna blame it on these pants for making me do good. These pants is what makes me do good. It's the pants. And the ball. The ball is really helpful. I think the ball is super helpful for me. Possibly a little bit different. Maybe some more roll and more, like, I mean, if everything was at the top, that would be if all the stats were up there at the very top, then yeah, that would be a great ball and I would keep it. But obviously there's no ball that's gonna be like that.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin.
Serenity.
Alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Looks to be going with the sideline.
Okay, good ball.
Beauty.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And this putt coming up for his par. He's currently tied for first.
Okay, you're at +1. Ricky is at +1. Okay, good.
Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are you for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole par 4. It's a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th,
that one was actually pretty darn close. I gotta remember, this guy's a champion. Well, okay, a bot at 7 hard.
Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
I'm not even at the top.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Let's see. Looks like a pretty darn straight shot. If I can just get it nice and even. Yeah, nice would be good.
That was pummeled. Great
That
drive.
was straight.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for
And this one will be for bogey. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Now we're on the 4th tee here
fine.
at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
That's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with a mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either, but with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Come on. No.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
So flipping close.
And this one is for bogey. And it's back-to-back bogeys here. Got to turn this momentum around.
Oh
Two bogeys
no.
in a
Oh
row,
no,
never
no,
a good
no, no,
sign.
no.
Now playing a little defensively.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Currently at
Oh.
+1 for the day.
Oh, that's not good. I'm
And after
not
a
good.
bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole. They should find the short grass.
Nice and
From around
straight shot.
190 yards out. He's 2 shots back.
That was way off.
Left yourself an opportunity. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
That'll sting a bit. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Just one off the lead after that hole. We've arrived at a par 5. Not a bad line, this one.
Nice.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there, get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
And this putt to move into a tie for first place. Okay, steady now. And after that hole, the standings have this player in second place, behind Tiger Woods. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival.
Yeah, I don't
Let's see what
care.
happens here.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Sneezed. This lie's not great.
I think.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
No.
Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour, because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Bad.
Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete. Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And here we are with the third shot. 5 shots off the pace. Nice recovery there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Great shot. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game, and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed
I
the
keep going in
perception of the
sand.
game as it being kind of an old man sport. And all of a sudden, he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
That guy was talking for 2 holes.
And with that effort, now 3 over for the day. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view, bailing out to the left in the bunker. Not so hot either. Tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flagstick.
And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh, well played. To the top 5 he goes. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, I love the look of that. Couple back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
Absolutely, Luke. Trailing by 2, you can tie the lead if should they make the putt.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
I don't care about Ricky Fowler.
He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
That's not
Finds
cool.
himself in a share of 4th. We have a par 3 on this one. Needs to make a move soon. That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for a par here. Bubba Watson currently in the lead. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Yeah, that one will play. Well, Rich, this player's certainly making moves up the leaderboard, aren't they?
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs
That
to
one
keep
rolled
the
right
foot
into
on the
green.
gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
That's frustrating. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4.
And only 1 hole to go in this event, Luke.
That hole's done. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, we find ourselves on the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
And that brings to an end his event. Well, unfortunately, not able to secure back-to-back victories here, but you've got to be impressed with the performance overall.
Luke, this player did everything to seal back-to-back wins on the PGA Tour. Unfortunately, coming up just a touch short. Still 2 awesome weeks.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Plus 1 point. None of those balls are any good. Although this ball's got pretty good flight. You know what? I think I would equip that one. Some good flight would be good. I like this look. This looks nice. Ooh yeah, it's a hat. 100. So we both bet like 50. Now let's see. Still unavailable for that one. Now let's see what this one is gonna be like.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative, and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for his par. The leaderboard has them sitting in second place behind Tiger Woods. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind, with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in two putts from there will be just fine, but watch out. Big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival Harold Varner III has a worthy competitor this week.
Oh, so close. Putting for a par now. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. He's currently sitting in first place. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach. Good looking shot this. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
And a par putt awaits him. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently in second place, hoping to overtake the leader.
It was on a good line. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par.
No, that's too bad.
It was a slippery putt coming up down the hill, so not too surprised to see this one coming up short.
A double bogey putt in front of them. Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And a little slide down the leaderboard happening. Make sure you respond quickly. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers. That's not the outcome they were after.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at +1, currently tied for 6th. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This putt is of 9 feet. Oh, just missed. This putt is for double bogey.
They've got this left to tie with Harold Varner III.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Well, HV3 looking a little gloomy because this putt could put him down behind his playing partner.
Oh, that's a clutch par. Currently at +3 for the event. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Yes, this is like a big bowl of spinach salad. It's just gnarly in there.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. This is a par putt. Yeah, you'll take that. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Second shot here at the 10th. Outstanding shot. High quality. Looked good for a while, but unable to drop, just inches away. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Sitting at 4 over for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Good putt, that. He's currently tied for 14th. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. And here we are with their 4th. 3 strokes off the lead. This is their 5th shot. Just 3 strokes back. It's just about 3 feet away. And this next putt is for triple bogey. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with the tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 7 over for the event. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Looking really good. 8 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, so close. Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Not bad. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's 2 strokes ahead in this group rivalry today.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you've got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy. Well done. Take the birdie.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Harold Varner III setting up his next shot. Let's take a look at the current standings. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Byrne once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Steady on. And he's down there. You got to read.
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill. Bit of extra juice needed.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Well, this should affect the ball flight. Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Well, that's beautifully judged. Just this putt remaining for a round of 79. That putt went a bit long there. You know, Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, that was another spectacular day's viewing. I certainly enjoyed bringing the action alongside Rich Beem. And Henny, what did you witness down there? A victory over Harold Varner III?
Luke, I don't even know what I witnessed. I need to go and sit in a dark room and think about that. I saw some incredible shots pulled off that should never have been pulled off, and in the end, Harold Varner III was beaten. I think this player will be so pleased with that they'll use the confidence and just propel themselves forward in the next event and beyond.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.